Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When last we left off, let's go into this tomb and see if there's anything horrendous that we need to deal with. This is going to be some sort of trap. An ancient symbol. Let's take it. Oh, look! Doors have opened to zombies. Oh, okay. Shadows, they're a little more dangerous. However, they're not super dangerous.
Perhaps
they are, however, constantly lowering my strength.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, now I've got strength 5.
Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
That's not good. Wait, strength has been lowered to 3. I'm going to cast a spell now that should deal with this. Mainly, I need that strength back, or else I'm not going to be getting very far. These shadows need to... There you go. Shadows can steal strength, or rather just, like, reduce it. That makes them dangerous. That makes them pretty dangerous. However, that's pretty much it. There was nothing really dangerous in here apart from that. So this one's the easy one. This one's the easy one. The other one, which is the ones with the swords, that's the hard one. I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with that one. And I imagine the one in the final area is going to be really easy. And there you go. One area down. And we actually got one of the items. Actually, have a look at this item now. Where is it? It's somewhere in my inventory. I hope it's somewhere in my inventory. Did I actually take it? I think I did. There it is. Very valuable artifact, even without the provenance of having possibly belonged to the founder of Neverwinter. Yes. Indeed. But we have it now, and that's exactly what we need. Has your strength returned to you? Yes, it has. And I think we need to put those hand symbols to use if we're going to get on this mysterious boat. Come along, Crumpet. Any enemies over here we need to deal with? No, would seem not. Ow! There is a trap. We have to deal with that. And a ring. Some gold. A mysterious boat. It's not that mysterious. Person looks unsteady, apparently. 2 gold.
Fair enough.
Locked. Every level, Shaman, you get better at unlocking things. Ooh, magic arrows. Sometimes they're worth identifying, sometimes they're not. In this instance, I'm not sure. Let's rest before we talk to the boatman. I imagine we're going to have to hand over those hand gestures to him. Just look at him going, "Can you give me the hand gestures?" And you just pull out this sheet and start going, "What are you doing?" "I'm consulting the hand gestures that we stole from a dead guy." "Oh. Technically, I don't think I'm allowed to let you on this ship." And then he lets you on the ship anyway.
What? Hello?
There are more strange people in the sewers than... There are more people in the sewers than there is sewage these days. Not that these are the sewers. No, sir. Aqueducts. Pure and clean. Please, pardon my confusion. I'm still getting the hang of this new beautification program the city put in place. The finer points of it seem to be giving things pretty names. You know, sewers become aqueducts, waste becomes surplus resource, and my cushy job at the castle becomes tour guide to the fricking sewers! But I'm not bitter! Has anyone else passed by this point? Well, now, actually, there were a couple groups that I saw heading downstream. Thought it was a bit odd, but they didn't bother me. The first was just one man on his own, older gent, dressed in quite the finery. He looked like he knew where he was going. And after him was a rough lot, and they looked like they had their blood in their minds, not blown their minds. Seemed a bit unsure where they were going, though. Where do these aqueducts go? Well, they join up with the older sewers, a ways down. There used to be some old storerooms back there, but they ain't been used by the city for years and years. Ominous, isn't it? Oh yes, quite. As the district expanded, access to these old areas got built over. Not a lot of people know the layout of these old tunnels. I hear voices down there on occasion, though. Could you take me downstream? Well, I can't leave my post here. An emergency might arise, and my special expertise might be needed. It could happen! I could send you down on your own. It ain't dangerous. Leastwise, I don't think so. Just say the word and you're good to go. Send me downstream. Yes, sir. Merrily, merrily. Here you go. And down into the sewers we are. I get the feeling that door is going to be blocked off. Great commotion. Ah! Battle!
Ha! Bounder! You are not half the man your father was!
I won't let you squander this opportunity! That thing is worth a fortune!
Life is measured by more than wealth,
You were
my
going to
boy.
auction the
A
thing yourself!
That was showmanship! Make them think the prize is lost, and they respect you all the more when they get it.
Now, I don't think you're meant to walk past all of that suddenly. But I did. And so it all got garbled. And let's go find a fight. Calyx guards. And Vengol.
What is this, Vengal? More of your old guard? Loyalists?
Yes! Yes! This is my second wave, come to fight you! Adventurers all! We will defeat you!
I don't care.
Oh! Well, this is good. You've managed to, force him to fight me. Suppose you gotta fight him now. Guys? Okay. Thank you! Some help would be appreciated, Vengol.
Vengol Bloodsail has got your back!
You're not gonna help me, are you?
Arrows away!
Oh! Are you actually gonna help me? That would be nice. No? Let's deal with his guards
Let
first.
nothing stop you! Calyx is a whelp of a man!
Let's deal with his guard first.
Let nothing stop you! Calyx is a whelp of a man!
That may be the case. However, I'm getting killed here. I'm getting absolutely killed. I'm actually going to have to drink a really severe potion. This is why I hold on to these potions of cure serious wounds. That is why I hold on to these potions. Don't kill Charwin. Nope, you killed Charwin. I actually need to reload now because you killed Charwin. That's awkward. Now we can actually probably listen to this conversation properly, without all the garbledness. Hello, you.
What?
We'll just go through all these dialogue options here. Where do the aqueducts go? You take me downstream, send me downstream. Now let's actually hear this conversation without it being garbled. By me just running past suddenly. Okay. There is a commotion. And then...
Ha! Bounder! You are not half the man your father was!
Don't start with that, old man. This is just about business.
Why do they make Calyx sound like a punk from the 80s? Hey! You can't go this way! And a little further.
I won't let you squander this opportunity! That thing is worth a fortune!
Life is measured by more than wealth, my boy. A well-schemed plot keeps your name in the history books.
I don't think Calyx cares about that.
What's the big problem?
You were going to auction the thing yourself!
That was showmanship. Make them think the prize is lost, and they respect you all the more when they get it.
Right, let's cast some spells this time. Let's cast bark skin on ourselves. Let's also cast bull strength on ourselves. We're going to need to be able to cast spells. I'll turn into a bear as a last resort. Mainly because being a bear is not always good. This time we're just going to attack them. Hello.
What is this, Vengal? More of your old guard? Loyalists?
I'm just going to hit you this time.
This is my second wave. Come
Yep.
to fight you.
Better.
Adventurers all. We will defeat you.
Much better. Hello. This time we're going to defeat you.
Vengol Bloodsail has got your back. Arrows away.
Are you actually going to fire those arrows? You're not going to fire those arrows, are you?
At them. Yes, that's the spirit.
Crumpet is defeated.
At
Crumpet
them.
is no
Yes,
longer defeated.
That's the spirit.
Ah! Have a look at Vengor
Let
here.
nothing stop you. Kalik is a whelp of a man.
A wiry old swashbuckler dressed in flashy, well-kept garments. A scoundrel like this, the likes to twirl his moustache, was dueling with deserving and respected rivals. Whereas Kalik is described as, this is the traitorous lieutenant of Vengor Bloodsail, looking absolutely incensed that his plan has not gone as smooth as it was supposed to. Yeah, you're not going to do that well. You're about to die. Yep.
There!
You're about to perish, I'm afraid. Terribly sorry, old chap, but you have perished. Hopefully you have some cool stuff. Rapier +1. Ooh, fairy dust. And an amulet. Any more interesting loot? Ooh, there's a barrel over here that I entirely ignored. It's critical that I look in this barrel. Bet I can't talk to you. Not here. Ooh, there's a chest here. Could look at it. Ooh, that looks like a cloak. Yes, that is a cloak, Kiko. It does say cloak. We're going to go round and see if he is actually still here when we go all the way around. My money is he might actually not be. It's like, well, I'm leaving now, and then he leaves. Alright, let's go talk to Vengor. This man looks to be exceptionally well-trained combatant. Obviously, he's one of Vengor's elite, still loyal bodyguards. Hello, Vengor.
Well fought. You have proven quite the force, defeating Kalik like that. The lad was giving me trouble. No sense of style.
Indeed. It's a fine moustache you have. You think so? Very awesome. Still, I gather from your well-fortified self that I am in further trouble, am I not? I've come for the cockatrice, Vengor. Of course. I expected as much, though I was also hoping that Nasher would make an appearance. I stumbled upon the remains of a fine bird that Nasher and his lackeys carelessly lost. Imagine my surprise at seeing some dog in the street carrying it. I merely wished to put it to good use. Now you'll hand it over for the good of everyone. Of course I will. Oh, don't look so surprised. What am I going to do with some mangy bird? Besides, I know how full well how important the feathers of this beast are. My fun was in making Lord Nasher want it. Since you won't play and my men have largely abandoned me, the ruse is over. The remains of the beast are in a crate. Take the feathers and my blessings. I have friends suffering from the plague too, you know. Nasher knows who I mean. Very well. Get going, then. As you will. Farewell, my friends. Our paths will cross again, I am sure. And then he leaves. No intention of killing Vengor. He's just too dapper. We have the feather. And that leads to an exit. But in theory, we don't even need to use the exit. We will, but we don't need to. We don't need to use the exit. We'll rest out here, though. And then we shall go and teleport back. And hand over the feather. And that is 3 of the 4 pieces of the cure. And then we'll go get various things identified, find out what that other cloak is. But before we can do that, Stone of Recall. Excellent. We can also hand over one of those, Actually, while we're here, why don't we hand over one of these artifacts? We do, after all, have this artifact that we can hand over. Let's do that. Hello.
Greetings to you again. It is good to see you return to this House of Tyr.
Indeed. I hope there has been some progress with the search for Half-Nether's tomb. Tomb? Yes. No, tomb. It would raise the spirits of the city. I have an artifact from one of the tombs. You do? Wonderful! Please tell me what it is that you found. Describe the recovery of the ancient holy symbol of Tyr. We have not seen the likes of these in many years. It brings new light to the wisdom of Half-Nether and his companions. As I said, you are to be rewarded. Here, take this 200 gold. It's not much, but there's more to come. Your efforts are appreciated. A light has been cast on Hulif Nether in his life, but there is still more to find. There are further artifacts on his travels. Return to me if you find them. I shall reward you fairly, plus more when they are all recovered. Tear guide you to justice. Fair enough, we got 200 gold, and we got rid of the symbol. The first thing we need to do before we do anything here is we need to sell stuff. Primarily because look at all this stuff that's just around Arabeth.
One of the bards here in Castle Never is composing a song. I believe
I
heard
have
Lord
indeed
Nasher
heard
himself.
about that, but we're going to sell you stuff, like this rapier that I don't need, and this ring that I don't need, and this gem that I don't need. We're going to find out what this is. Ooh! Ooh, it's that amulet. Ah, we might actually want to go back and hand that over. Yeah, that's the family amulet. Oops. Let's go back and hand that over. We'll pay the 50 gold. Trust me, it's worth it. It's like I was about to sell that. It's a pretty neat amulet, though, if you want to keep that. It's an amulet of natural armor +1. I have a periapt of wisdom, though. It's a little better. So where were those 3? They were somewhere over here, I think. I'll find them. I'll hand over this amulet. Where were they? Close to the docks? But yeah, probably around here-ish, I think they were. Also, someone might want to put out all these fires. There you are. There you are. There you are.
I greet you.
Hello again, sar'ken Smith. I hope you have good news for me. I have seen no sign of Calic or my amulet. I have your amulet here. Wonderful. Snatched from fate and returned to family Masterson. Yes, yes, the family of dinosaurs. That's not what our name is. No, it's a dinosaur name now. You see, Agnes, we Mastersons get things done. Here you go. I am pleased to return it. And I am happy to take it. Here, some gold for your trouble. You may even live to spend it. Now I just have to get out of here. We can't break quarantine, but if we barricade the manor... If you barricade the manor, nothing is going to happen. See, we got 100 gold out of that. Totally worth doing. Actually, I think we gained more than that. I think we gained 400 gold. Oh, and 150 alignment. 150 alignment, no, 150 experience. We are pretty good. 100 good, yeah.
One of the bards here, I believe.
Let us sell you a few things. What I really want to find out is what is this? It's a cloak of Elvenkind which provides +10 hide, which is about as useful as that is. But actually, I'm almost as tempted to just keep this cloak for the moment. Do you have magic cloaks? You don't. I know there are a few people out here that do have. We do not need these anymore. Not even slightly. Do I want to hold on to this? I suppose I can identify these. Yeah, they're never worth identifying, but you never know. One day they might be. What else do I have? Contagion! Not really a spell that druids tend to cast. Well, I think we're pretty much done here. Amulet of the Master. Yeah, don't need that. Don't need any of that. A Ring of Protection might be nice. A Ring of Protection might actually be very nice, considering the fact that all we have is a silver ring. It would also pretty much mean we don't need a Cloak of Protection. We also have that statue that we need to hand over to Ophala, which we will do. For now, I shall buy this Ring of Protection. Might as well buy it. Means that at least for now we can hold on to all these snazzy cloaks. We can put that there. So, when we come back, folks, we'll hand over the third reagent, and then we will consider going to hand over that final item to Ophala, and then we shall go to the final area, the Beggar's Nest, which I do believe is full of danger and peril. As they all are. So I'll catch you next time. See you then. Later.